The Turtles, You Showed Me. Real chill, cool song from the 60s. Fun timing on some chords here. We'll start off with this intro, and the intro is basically just, like the first part of the verse, just without the vocal. And we'll just go through it a few times. It starts with a C minor chord here. We'll play that here at the 3 of the A, 5, D and G, and 4 of the B, 3E. Okay, nice little C minor there. But with these chords, like if you want to play it closer to the recording, then you're going to want to do kind of an offbeat staccato style of strumming. So like I said, just skip the first beat and then hit it and then cut it real quick. So it'd just be like, okay, so something like that. If you're doing like just like an acoustic solo style of this and you wanted it fuller, you can just, wail a wail on it, just, whatever you want to do. But trying to follow closer to the recording here, we'll do like the offbeat staccato. All right, so like I said, let's start with that C minor, rest a beat, and then it'll go to a F. And with this F, you can want to just focus mainly on like the top strings of it, like the D, G, B, E, Okay, and you want to strum that the same way. Okay, and we just repeat that measure about 4 times. Okay, and we get into the verse, vocals come in, and it's just sticking with that C minor to F a couple times. Okay, and now once we get to the third measure here, we hit that C minor like we usually do. Okay, but after we hit it, the next beat, we're going to come up and do A flat. Okay, so just do it bar chord style here at the 4th fret. Okay, and that's one count with that. And then bring it over here to the B flat. So first fret A, 3, 3, 3 on the D, G, B. 1 count with that. Okay, and then we would get back to our C minor. Okay, so that measure. Okay, so it happens pretty quick there. All right, and we get back to a C minor, and with this C minor after that little progression, we just want to do that for the whole measure. All right, and now come for the next measure, we'll switch back to our A flat, but just kind of do it more like the normal style where we skip a beat, hit it. Okay, then we go to the B flat, do the same thing. Okay, and then come back to the C minor for 2 strums for that measure. Okay, so just go through the whole thing here as get it caught up to where we're at here. So it'd just be okay, and now we'll break. It kind of breaks from the chords a little bit and does a little bit of scaling. Okay, so we're going to go 4th fret on the E, hit that with the middle finger here, because we're going to need to go 6 on the A to 5, and then to 3 on the A. Okay, so it'd be like. Okay. Alright, and then we come back to the 4 on the E. Okay, this would be. Alright, and then we throw in these tiny little chords here after that, which is going to be like A flat major 7. So just 1 and 1 on the G and B, 3 on the E. Just strum it once. Lift the ring finger up to just do all 1s on the G, B, E for an A flat 6. Okay, bring the pinky over, do a 4th fret on the B, 1 on the G for an A flat 5. Okay, and then just go to the 3rd fret on the B, slight rest, and then go 4, 3, 4 on the B. Okay, so put that whole section together now. you go through the verse progression again, but eventually we get to this bridge section, and kind of switches gears a little bit. Kind of strum it the same way that we usually do with the verse, where it's got the offbeat staccato style, but it's going to bring it to the A flat first. Okay, so here at the 4th fret, bar chord style. Okay, so we hit that, and we'll go from there, and then we're going to come up to a new chord, the E flat, which will be 6A 8ths on the D G B. All right, so try this. Okay, from here we go to F minor. We're going to want to do the higher voiced version, so come up to the 8 on the A, 10, 10 on the D, G, and 9 on the B. Okay. Okay, and then back to the E flat. All right, and then we would just repeat those 2 measures twice. Okay, so try it. All right, and then after we go through it twice, we start pretty much like we're going to do it again, but it just ends a little different. We'll go through the A flat, E flat, and then once we get to the F minor, just do the F minor twice. Okay, and now we go to a bar chord F, okay, and just do that 1 measure, and you can be a little more dynamic with this. Strum on it a little more if you like. Okay, and then bring it to a G for a measure. Okay, so now I'll just put it all together for you. And then it would get into like the verse pattern again, and there's like an instrumental section going on, and that's still just the verse pattern for the guitar, so you're all set there. All right, but once we get to the end, we get to do a little bit of kind of melody, I guess, following the vocal, really. So it'll just be breaking into the verse pattern, but then we start this little melody that's essentially the vocal. So it's 1st fret, B. Okay, then we do 3, 4, 3, 4 on the B. Okay, and we just repeat that twice. Okay, and then once we get to this final progression here, it's basically just the intro and beginning of the verse, but we change the F to a F7. Okay, so we'll hit our C minor. Okay, but now we're going to hit this F7, and we're going to want this 4th fret on the B involved too, because you really hear that note. Okay, so just, bar the whole 1st fret, 3 on the A, 1 on the D, 2 on the G, 4 on the B, 1 on the high E. Okay, so it's a big stretch chord here. Okay, and then just bounce back between those. But that F7, you're going to hit that like, kind of like a shuffle, or just twice, just like. All right, so it'd be something like. Okay, and fade that out, and you're all set. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.